Good evening, Engineer Shada. I'm Zahir Migdadi with my team, Mahmoud Quran and Bekir Sharatqa. We are going to talk about steganography and file carving in our oral presentation. So, Bekir will take the lead to discuss and explain the meaning of file carving.
Carving. File carving refers to technique that it is used to recover deleted, lost file and fragments of file for the hard disk. File carving helps extract valuable artifacts related to case of cybercrime for further examination. الفايل كارفنج عبارة عن تكنيك بنستخدمه حتى نسترجع الملفات المحذوفة أو الملفات اللي صار عليها كوربشن من الهارد ديسك. ممكن من خلال هذا التكنيك نستخرج معلومات قيمة بتكون ريليتد متعلقة لسايبر كرايم معينة أو بتساعد الانفستيجيتور المحققين يعني يحصلوا على معلومات قيمة. In the next slide, I will discuss and explain deeply about file carving, especially file header. File carving on Windows tracks the file and folders on hard drive using the pointer that tell the system where the file begins and ends. When a file folder is deleted from a drive, the content related to the file folder remain on the hard disk, but the pointers to the file are deleted. In other words, the deleted file can be recovered from the hard disk until the sector containing the content of the file are overwritten with new data. الفايل كارفنج اون ويندوز من خلاله تتبع لي الفايل والفولدرز الموجوده على الهارد درايف من خلال بوينتر، وهذا البوينتر عباره عن لينك بحكي للاوبريتنج سيستم وين بدايه ونهايه الفايل. يعني لما نحذف الفايل او الفولدر من الدرايف، المحتويات بتاعت الفايلات والفولدرات بتضل موجوده على الهارد ديسك، بس اللينك او البوينتر اللي بيأشر على الفولدرز والفايلز بنحذف. طبعا الفايلات والفولدرات اللي انحذفوا بنقدر نعملهم ريكفر، نرجعهم يعني من الهارد ديسك ما دام السيكتورز بتحتوي على محتويات الفايل وما صار على السيكتور اوفر ريتن، يعني تعديل او تخزين داتا جديده عليه. This allow forensic tools such as AutoSpy and EasyUS Data Recovery Wizard Pro for Windows to recover such deleted file folders from the hard disk in SSD. As the recovery of deleted file becomes difficult at time is enabled by default. طبعا هون بحكي لنا انه الاوتو سباي والايزي اس هم عباره عن تول بالويندوز من خلالهم نقدر نسترجع الديليتد فايل من الهارد ديسك. Also, in file carving, file identification and extraction is based on certain characteristics such as a file header or file extension. من خلال الفايل كارفينج بنقدر نحدد ايدنتيفيكيشن تاع الفايل والاكستراكشن تبعه بناء على خصائص معينه مثل الفايل هيدر او الفايل اكستنشن اللي هو الامتداد الفايل. So, what is the meaning of file header? A file header is a signature also known as a magic number which is constant numeric or text value that determines a file format. يعني عبارة عن قيمة ثابتة signature ممكن يكون يحتوي لي على text value أو numeric as hexadecimal، وهذا الإشي بيساعدنا حتى نحدد الفورمات لهذا الفايل. In Linux, when a user delete file, the inode pointing the file is deleted, but the file remain on the disk by using third-party tools such as RStudio for Linux and TestDisk recover delete data from the disk. In Linux also we can use hexaedit to edit the file header if we have corrupted file or image. برضه موجود عندنا بنظام لينكس في حال اليوزر حذف فايلات، في عندنا شيء بنسميه inode pointing، تقريبا زي البوينتر الموجود في ويندوز. برضه عندنا تولز ممكن نستخدمها مشان نعمل ريكفر للديليتد فايل من الديسك. طبعا التولز هذول ار ستوديو والتست ديسك. وبرضه كمان اخيرا يعني في لينكس ممكن نستخدم تولز اسمها هيكسا ايديت حتى نعدل على الفايل هيدر او الماجيك نيوميريك في حال كان الفايل او الصوره كورربتد، يعني مش قادرين نفتحها.
Okay, as Bekir said about file carving, which is technique used to recover the deleted or lost file, I'm going to show the use of file carving tools. I'm going to use the EC Console iLabs environment for this presentation. One of the most tools or applications that use for file carving is EasyUS Data Recovery. In my presentation, I'm going to scan the lost portion to retrieve or recover the deleted files. I'm going to pause the record until the scan is complete. Okay, after the scanning is completed, as we see, there is a folder named lost files, which contain another folders. As we see here, there is a recycle bin folder and another files. We can select them all and click into recover to extract them. So we have another tool called AutoSpy. In this tool, I'm going to analyze or recover the deleted or lost files in the Linux. I'm just going to enter some information for this process. And I'm going to pause the record when start analyzing the image of Linux system, file system. In data source, we are going to select disk image. Here we're gonna browse the required file. Okay, I'm going to pause the video until the analyzing is completed. Okay, now the analyzing is complete. As we see, we got their carved file. There is an images such as this one, and these the most popular tools of file carving. Okay, now Mahmoud will take the lead to discuss and explain the meaning of steganography.
Okay, steganography refers to the art of hiding data behind other data without the target knowledge, thereby hiding the extenses of the message itself. It replaces bits of unused data in usual file, such as graphic, sound, text, audio, video. The hidden data can be plain text or ciphertext, or it can be an image. Utilizing a graphic image as a cover, the most popular method to hide data in files. Steganography is preferred by attacker because unlike encryption, it is not easy detect. هسه احنا لما نيجي نحكي عن الاستجنوغرافي هون هو بيكون عباره عن علم احنا بنخفي منه الداتا او المسج بدون علم معرفه الريسيفر او التارجت، واحنا بنخفي وجود هاي المسج كامله من خلال تبديل البيتس اللي جوا الفايل، وممكن يكون ممكن تكون اللي هي عباره عن اوديو، فيديو، تكست، ساوند، والشيء اللي احنا بدنا نخفيه ممكن يكون بلين تكست او سايفر تكست. واشهر طريقه موجوده من خلالها اللي هي الايمج. هسه الاتاكر بفضل الاستجنوغرافي لانها مش زي الانكريبشن، بنعمل لها ديتكت. digital steganography data is first encrypted or obfuscated and then inserted using a special algorithm into data that is part of a particular file format such as JPG image, audio or video file. غالبا الداتا بتكون encrypted او obfuscated، بعدها بنعمل inserted للمسج تبعنا او الميليشيس كود من خلال سبيشال الجوريثم على فايل وفورمات معين، مثل اللي هي JPG image, audio or video. Steganography can be used for digital watermarking using to create invisible watermarks that don't desert the image while being able to track if it has been used without authorization. Also can be used securing information. برضو احنا ممكن نستخدم الاستجنوغرافي للديجيتال ووتر ماركينج من خلال كريات او انشاء علامه غير مرئيه، وهذا الشيء ساعدنا حتى نتبع استخدام السيرفيس هاي بطريقه صحيحه او ليجل. وممكن نستخدم الاستجنوغرافي في عمليه السكيور للانفورميشن او حتى نوصل رساله معينه لشخص معين عن طريق اخفائها بالفيديو او الصوره.
After Mahmoud discuss and inform us what is the meaning of steganography, which is can used to hide a secret message or embed a file text, an image or audio or another type of files. I'm going to show the use of steganography detection tools such as OpenStego. Also, I'm going to use EasyConsole iLabs environment for this tool. I'm going to run this tool. Okay, in this tool we have two options, hide the data or extract the data, and another important option called digital watermarking that Mahmoud already discussed. In this presentation, we are going to extract a file text from an image. I'm just going to browse the required image, this one, and select the path of the extracted file text. I'm going to use desktop and click to extract the data. Okay, successfully. As we see, there is a file called testing.txt, and that's the use of OpenStego to detect if there is an image or another type that contain a file text or something. Also, I have created a simple example of both subject, file carving, and steganography. As you see, we have an image that is corrupted or cannot open. I'm going to identify the extension of this image. It's a JPEG. The first thing I'm going to do is check the file header or the magic number of that image with a tool called HexEdit and the image name. As we see, the file header in the first line is a full zeros, which means the magic number has been tampering. We can make a quick search to get the correct one. Okay, that is the correct one. I'm just going to write. Okay, and save the changes. Okay, as we see, the image now is open. It's just an image for the presentation. Okay, now let's suppose if there is an embed file text in the image and we want to extract that file. But first, let me be a root. Okay, another tool called StigHide that can be used to extract and embed file text in the image. Let's write the command. That command, when it's running, that's require a password. If we don't have the password, we can use another tool called StigCracker and write the name of the image and select the word list. Okay, after running the StigCracker, as we see, the password has been cracked, which is password 123. Also, there is and file text is there on the desktop that contain the content of the embed file text in that image. I'm just going to use the Pluma to show which the content, and that's it. Okay, I'm just want to apologize for not opening the camera. I have an issue that does not provide a high quality image, so I prefer to close it. Thanks for your listening. I wish we done everything as well as. Please, if you have any question, feel free to ask us.